I remember the night I sat on the floor of my living room, staring at my golden retriever, Bear, with tears brimming in my eyes. He wasn't a bad dog. He was just too much. 90 pounds of chaotic energy. A lovable, uncontrollable whirlwind that had shredded more shoes, leashes, and nerves than I cared to admit. Walks were a disaster. He lunged at other dogs, barked uncontrollably, and had even knocked my elderly neighbor over once in excited frenzy. Every day, I found myself apologizing to strangers, dragging him away from distractions, praying he wouldn't bolt into traffic. I loved him, but I was failing him. Then came that night. I had just come back from a vet appointment. They said Bear needed more mental stimulation, more structure, and I realized I couldn't do it alone. I typed life-changing dog training programs into the search bar. One name kept popping up, Canine Revolution Dog Training. Testimonials, videos, stories, each one more incredible than the last. But the number made my stomach twist. $$20,000. It felt insane. I sat there with my credit card in my hand for hours. I looked at Bear, curled up at my feet, tail thumping in his sleep. My heart said yes before my brain could argue anymore. I clicked enroll. From the very first call with the trainer, I knew this wasn't obedience school. This was a complete philosophy. They didn't just teach your dog to sit or stay. They retrained you, too. My first homework was to create a new schedule for Bear, one that accounted for discipline, confidence building, socialization, and downtime. I laughed. This was more structure than I had in my own life. Week 1, I watched Bear work with the trainers through video updates. I couldn't believe it. My wild, squirrel-obsessed Golden was walking heel off-leash, sitting calmly around distractions, and responding to commands like he'd been waiting his whole life for someone to just show him what to do. When I visited in person for the mid-program check-in, Bear ran up to me, tail wagging, but didn't jump, didn't bark. He sat. He waited. He looked at me like, I got this. The trainer handed me the leash. I'll never forget what he said. He's not perfect, but now he trusts you to lead. I choked back emotion as I took the leash. I gave Bear the heel command. He followed like we'd done it for years. My heart raced. He wasn't just trained, he was transformed. But here's what no one tells you. The biggest change wasn't in Bear. It was in me. I stopped yelling. I stopped panicking. I became calm, assertive, and patient. Every training tool they gave me, every boundary they showed me how to set, leaked into my daily life. I stopped being a reactor and became a leader. 2 months after graduation, I took Bear to a crowded outdoor cafe. Dogs barking, kids running, food everywhere. The chaos would have broken us before. But now, Bear sat by my side, focused, proud, composed. A man at the next table leaned over and said, "That's the best behaved dog I've ever seen." I smiled, not because Bear was perfect, but because I knew the journey behind that calm exterior. The tears, the sacrifice, the hard nights and harder mornings. I thought I was investing $$20,000 in Bear. But what I really bought was peace. Peace on our walks. Peace in our home. Peace in my mind. Bear gave me love from day one. But Canine Revolution showed me how to return that love in a language he understood. Leadership, trust, and guidance. Now, when I tell people what I spent, they flinch. And I get it. I do. But then they see Bear, laying quietly beside me, scanning the world with soft eyes and calm confidence. They see the bond between us, the unspoken understanding. And I just say, you can't put a price on a changed life, because $$20,000 didn't just change my dog. It changed me forever.